Masato lives with his mother, Momoko, and he is given a mission to investigate the relationship between mother and son. Momoko is a good mother, but sometimes Masato feels that it is too much and that their intimacy is too much. Masato wants his privacy back and he gradually moves away from Momoko. The boy doesn't expect this questionnaire to be endowed with magic that can transport them to another world. At first Masato is very excited and he is looking forward to venturing into another world, but then Momoko also comes to this world, which makes Masato feel uncomfortable. Later Masato realizes that this other world is like an online game, and the ultimate goal of this game is to solve the relationship between some teenagers and their mothers. Masato and Momoko get their first weapons. Masato's weapon is an artifact with the attribute of wind, which allows him to deal with enemies in the air. Momoko, on the other hand, has a fire attribute artifact and a water attribute artifact, which are much stronger than Masato's. Masato is disappointed because Momoko seems to be more of a protagonist than he is. Masato first wants to find adventurers to join his team and chooses 3 beautiful adventurers, a knight, a thief, and an elven sorceress, but Momoko thinks these adventurers should be interviewed before recruiting them. However, Momoko rejects them all, believing that knights are too violent, thieves are criminals, and elves aren't human. Then comes a merchant named Porta, who is good at collecting items but she doesn't know how to fight. Momoko immediately agrees to make her a teammate. In this world, besides Masato and Momoko, there are many players from Earth. Soon after, Masato meets another player named Wise. Wise wants to be Masato's teammate, but Masato thinks Wise looks grumpy. After being rejected, Wise teleports Masato into the wilderness, but instead of losing control, Wise sits and chats with Masato for a while. Masato discovers that Wise, despite her temper, she is actually a good person and he agrees to let her join the team. Wise was also transported to this world with her mother, but she hates her. Masato's team then goes to the dungeon for an adventure in order to gain money and experience. Momoko's attacks are so powerful that she can easily defeat any monster. However, Momoko has never played online games before, so she is inexperienced in combat. Momoko doesn't know how to react and the monster attacks her. Masato is an experienced player who protects Momoko in time, but the monster's attack melts his mother's clothes. Masato is ashamed to see Momoko's sexy figure. Momoko counterattacks and she easily defeats the monster. With the money received, Momoko buys many ingredients to prepare breakfast for the team members. After eating, they have to go to a nearby village to carry out a special mission. The mission is to stop a crazed female boss. This woman is known as the Empress and is also a powerful transmigrator. The Empress has captured the most beautiful men in the village and she has made them her slaves. After hearing this, Wise feels a little embarrassed because the Empress is Wise's mother. The mother divorced Wise's father because she is a woman who loves to have fun. Wise chose to live with her father, but some time ago, she and her mother entered this world. Wise's mother, with her powerful magic, she constantly imprisons the male NPCs of this world by making them slaves. Momoko embraces Wise and she comforts her. Wise finally feels motherly love in Momoko that she had never felt before. That evening, the guide shows the team the location of Empress. Empress uses magic to create magma and defeat her daughter's team. Wise immediately uses ice magic to cool the magma, but Empress uses more powerful magic to trap everyone with a special magical prison. Wise accuses the Empress of teasing her, while her mother believes Wise has treated her badly. It turns out that when the Empress first entered the world, she really wanted to recover her relationship with her daughter, but Wise refused to communicate with her. The Empress then began enslaving the male NPCs of this world to fulfill her desires. The Empress even believes that her life would have been better without Wise. These words enrage Momoko, and she destroys the magical prison and she defeats the Empress with the help of Masato. The Empress flies through the air to escape, but her magical wings are clipped by Masato. When her mother falls, Wise rushes to catch her. The Empress is impressed by her daughter's gesture, and she apologizes to Wise and she admits her mistake. Wise has completed the goal of fixing the mother-son relationship and she can leave this world. However, she chooses to stay and continue to participate in the adventures with Masato, because Wise has fallen in love with him. In the next adventure, Momoko consistently kills monsters on her own with ease. Eventually Masato and the others gain very little experience, and Momoko is the only one to level up. Just then a new task appears. The mission requires them to attend a school where they can earn many experience points after a week. Masato thinks it's a good opportunity to reach Momoko's level and he immediately decides to carry out the mission. On campus, Masato accidentally bumps into a classmate, Medi. Medi is very beautiful and Masato falls in love with her at first sight. At that moment Medi's mother appears, and she frantically displays Medi's excellence with a very vain air. When Masato enrolls in school, he learns that there are 4 teenage transmigrants on this mission, he, the 2 teammates, and Medi. Normally parents are not allowed in the classroom, but Medi's mother breaks the rules. The mother asks Medi to be the best student in the school at all costs, and she even uses magic to disturb the other students. Wise and Porta fall into a coma. Masato, on the other hand, possesses a resistance to magic, but after Medi's mother casts several spells, Masato falls asleep. To confront Medi's mother, Momoko also enters the classroom. Momoko easily beats Medi, much to the anger of Medi's mother. The next day, the school launches a new cooking class, where students use their magic to prepare food. Porta's ability allows her to prepare simple foods, such as boiled eggs, but Masato and Wise's magics are for attacking, not for preparing food. Surprisingly, Medi is also only good at combat magic, but she prepares a meal that looks incredibly good. At this point Wise discovers the truth. Medi's mother uses projection magic to make the food Medi prepares look great, but it's actually bad. Momoko then uses magic to prepare soup that not only tastes good, but also has the effect of boosting statistics. The teacher again gives her the highest score. The next lesson is swimming, in which students must not only swim, but also defeat monsters underwater. Both Masato and Medi defeat a large number of monsters, and at the end there is only one boss left, and whoever defeats him will get the highest score. At that moment an accident occurs because the monster tries to attack Momoko on the shore. Seeing his mother in trouble, Masato uses all his power to kill the boss and he gets the highest score. Medi's mother insults her daughter when she sees the results. The next day, instead of a new program, the school holds a school festival. The theme of this festival is restaurant management, and whoever runs a restaurant that attracts more customers will get a higher score. Momoko is very good at cooking, so business in her restaurant is good. To make Medi win, Medi's mother even makes her wear a swimsuit to attract customers. Masato shows up at Medi's restaurant, but he is killed by Medi's mother. Of course, in this online game world, transmigrators are immediately resurrected after being killed, losing only some experience points. Masato knows that Medi doesn't want to cheat to win, but Medi still doesn't have the courage to rebel against her mother. After losing once again to Momoko in the popularity of the restaurant, there is one last challenge. It is a beauty contest, and Medi's mother forces Medi to win. Medi defeats Wise, but then she loses to Momoko. Masato takes Medi away, knowing that the girl could be punished severely. Medi is moved because she wants to make more friends, but is forbidden by her mother. At that moment Medi's mother appears and angrily punishes her. Medi cannot take it anymore and she turns into a dragon to rebel against her mother. To avoid conflict, Masato and others immediately step forward to help Medi solve the problem. Momoko tells Medi's mother that the ultimate goal of education is for the children to live happy and healthy lives. Medi's mother realizes that it was her stifling upbringing that caused Medi to suffer. Meanwhile, Masato must defeat Medi to stop her. Wise uses wind magic to make Medi fly through the air, allowing Masato's weapons to activate an additional damage bonus for enemies in the air. Next, Momoko and Masato join forces to attack Medi, finally defeating her and transforming her back into human form. Later, Medi's mother apologizes to her daughter for her wrong upbringing, and Medi eventually forgives her mother. After the school course, the mission is successfully completed. Medi and her mother are able to leave this world after making peace, but in the end Medi stays while her mother chooses to leave. The girl wants to join Masato's team and continue her adventure in this world. Although this mission allows Masato to gain many experience points, Momoko is still a step ahead. Masato can only look for more quests to level up. Then he discovers that there is a new quest and that if he is the first to climb to the top of a tower, one of his wishes can be granted. Outside the tower, many mothers of other players beg Masato to help them look for their children in the tower. Their children seem to have disappeared after entering the tower. Masato promises the mothers to find them. If you would like to know if Masato will grant his wish, comment with "Momoko is beautiful." Subscribe, comment and leave a like. Thank you for waiting through.